45,000 votes, 215. I repeat, 45,215. Then Robert Kyagulanyi, who happens to be closing up of NUP, came in the second position with 9,958 votes. If you look at the 45,215 of candidate Museveni, then Kyagulanyi, who is in the second position, got 9,950.
Exactly how I want it. I like to add the action items field so AI can show me the next steps. I had my teammates as watchers, so they're in the loop. ClickUp makes work easy, from personal projects to running a multi-billion-dollar company. Click the link below to create your workspace for free.
Incident which at least can be counted on the voting day to have tampered with the voting. But then, Mr. James, before we just cross over, I've been following that debate there with Mr. Dina and the Big Sam. There's something the candidates and the Electoral Commission must think about in the future.
Sure.
It is about the process which leads us to the voting. If we don't iron out that, we shall have these discussions. Why this time the turn up of voters is smaller than what we had last time? Because the process, like you alluded, some voters who were saying we were waiting for facilitation, it is really absurd. If we still have voters who are going to keep at their doorsteps, in their beds, waiting for candidates so and so to call them to say, hello, Mr. Dean, where are you? What is your zone? Are you prepared? I'm picking you. Then these people have not yet seen the value of voting.
Sure.
You look at the campaign process. What message are the candidates giving to the voters? Which will compel them, which will appeal to them really under any other circumstance to wake up and go to the voting station at the polling center and cast their votes. Irregardless, we have seen President Museveni campaigning in the rain, under very hot sunshine. Do the voters really understand that they have to go through a lot of labor to go and vote for who will lead them in the next 5 years? Then it is a process. Some people yesterday were away. A voter turns up, he or she was not sure whether he was even registered. What kind of people are we having? But the voter exercise, it must be a process which we must all bring people on board, show them the clear path. Kasibante, imagine invalid and spoiled votes. A good number to walk away with. They can even put Mugisha Muntu somewhere. And simply because the candidates, what was their message? You find a voter who is, let me say, who is supporting NRM, you ask him, can you give me a breakdown of the NRM manifesto? If really the voters know nothing about our parties, how do we expect them to vote for us? I think we need in the future to go and ask ourselves these questions. If we don't, we'll keep on having the same discussions. This time the voting, people came, people didn't vote. If we are telling people you start the polling station, someone is saying you vote and go away. These are minors. Really, these people know what they are going to vote for. How important is this one vote they are holding as individuals?
Exactly. Now, Onyango, the other thing also, maybe for the benefit of our viewers, can you quickly paint us the picture, the mood in Imbarala after those the announcements of people who have won and those who have lost, especially at the parliamentary level?
Well, Mbara has been a very busy day throughout the entire day, up to even Kiruhura, this side of Shema. We have been in touch with those who have already been declared victorious. They have been celebrating, and I think these celebrations will go on until tomorrow, until they catch up with the presidential results. So those camps who have secured the victory, they are up in, they are preparing, they are calling their tailors, they are calling their housemaids to prepare food at home. Someone was telling us, I'm just for this remaining days making my home a restaurant, drink wine, I put the sound system. So it is very exciting to those who have gotten the victory. But of course, for those who have not been in position, I'm not saying who have lost, but who didn't convince well the voters. Of course, they are somewhere also just trying to nurse their wounds, and automatically, if in the future they can recollect themselves and count it as a loss, and then life moves on.
Next time, better.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bwana Onyango, for that update, and it's very interesting that things are turning out in the countryside. A lot is happening, as gentlemen you have heard. That this excitement has also come with a number of surprises, and we are seeing a number of incumbents. Today, earlier on, our colleague Timothy Nyangweso was sitting down with the NRM Secretary General, and they were about this again, the trends of voting, and he put a number of questions to the Secretary General to explain what is happening, how are things happening. We were talking about voter education, about all these things, and let's hear what the discussion was between Bwana Nyangweso and the Secretary General of the NRM, Bwana Nyangweso and Mr. Tadong had a very nice discussion. Let's also follow it.
Welcome back to the National Tally Center here in Luboa, where the Electoral Commission is doing the tallying of both the presidential and the parliamentary elections that are happening and ongoing. We have had about 4 sessions with the chairperson of the Electoral Commission giving us exactly. I've been joined for an exclusive with the Right Honorable Richard Tudong, the Secretary General of the National Resistance Movement. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Oh, we are excited. Good evening and congratulations to the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Congratulations to NRM Party and congratulations to Ugandans.
Your overview of both your campaigns but also how you've got here, is this the result you expected?
Definitely we expected this. Even new elections do come after every 5 years. So as an organization, you have to prepare that within this period, we shall be having election. And so you plan yourself through. And I'm sure you have seen that because we planned this earlier on, it was easier for us to manage the campaigns and to manage the process up to where we have reached. We started this by confirming and updating our members' register, because that was a very key thing to us. We needed to know who our members are, where they are they voters or they are not. When we did all that and we validated our record, we were now ready for the campaigns. And again, the next thing was our presidential candidate was demanded for by party members. That means the party itself had a total candidate, and they asked him to offer himself to run. Now the third one is the party organized itself in a way that the structures were involved in the campaigns. Every leader of the party got involved in this campaign. And so it became smooth for us to run through. And it was just a roller coaster, one after another. We're moving on so well with the campaigns, and up to where we are. We're just waiting for the declaration of our results.
Right, Honorable Tudong, when you look at this election, anything that is there for you to take home as a national resistance movement, but also the incidents that happened, you have heard of them, what do you think the election process this time around?
Yes, unlike the past, this has been a little more smooth and peaceful with those few incidents that happened. We know as a